Good morning, dear friends. You might have seen in the press, even it has got the attention of the BBC. It speaks about the humanitarian attitude of a woman police officer. The humanitarian deed of a woman police officer in carrying the dead body of an elderly person on her shoulder personally. It has carried the attention of entire, almost worldwide. Anyway, we have to appreciate her activity. This is what is called the real friendly policing. This happened in Kasibugga police station of Srikakulam district. It so happened that on January 31st at about 10:30 a.m., the woman SI, SIREESHA, while she was on duty, she received a cell phone call from her superior officer who informed her that there was an unidentified dead body in the outskirts in Kotturu area, in outskirts of Kasibugga, maybe in between Palasa and Kasibugga. And the directions were there for her to go and attend on the inquest and conduct the investigation like that. Immediately, she took the available staff of 2 constables. She has gone up to the road. From there, they have to walk or they have to trek in the fields, agricultural fields, and also a small forest area up to 2 kilometers. She went there along with the staff, but of course, she could find only the dead body of an elderly person. Normally, as a police officer, she would be under impression that it may be a murder case, or it may be a destitute body, or it may be a body of COVID-19 patient who was left in the outskirts of the town like that. But whatever it is her duty to take up investigation and conduct an inquest under section 174 of the CRPC. You may be knowing the provisions well. According to 174 CRPC, if any person dies other than under natural circumstances, that is, maybe a suicide, maybe a homicide, maybe an accidental death, whatever it is, the police has got a duty, onerous duty of conducting the inquest and send the body for the PM examination. So, to conduct the dead body, to conduct the inquest, and also to conduct the post-mortem examination, the body has to be carried to the nearest hospital in Kasibugga, but it is a long distance. And immediately she wanted to shift the dead body from that so-called agricultural fields or forest area to the road, which is not possible. And she asked the staff to support her, but they were also, actually they refused, to be frank, they refused, because they were under the impression that the dead body may be that of a COVID-19 patient. Immediately, she contacted Lalita Charitable Trust people who sent a stretcher to her. So along with the stretcher, she shifted the body onto the stretcher, and with the help of 2 persons, she has started carrying the dead body or shifting the dead body on the stretcher by carrying it on her shoulders. Of course, after passing a little distance, the staff or the police constables who refused, they have felt ashamed when my SI, my superior officer, when she is carrying the dead body. Immediately they also helped her. Ultimately, the body was brought. Of course, the legal formalities have been conducted. It has, since some people in agricultural fields, they have taken the photo and also they have carried the video of this woman SI carrying the dead body on her shoulders, the stretcher. So it has caught the attention of all the persons. Even in BBC also it has come, and the commendations were there from all sides. Even as a retired police officer, I have commended her. Previously, I had a chance to speak with her on some accident case. It's a different thing, but we have commended her very much. Yes, literally, it is a very good example. Now, let us see the legal aspects, right? Please remember, whenever I am telling in the jurisprudence class, so morality, even though moral moral principles cannot be enforceable, but our law is based on the moral principles. We used to have our old ancestors like our grandmother, paternal grandmother, maternal grandmother, some widows who used to stay in our house and they used to tell us all the moralic stories of Ramayana, Mahabharata and Bhagavatam. And they used to tell us the stories because the society should go in a moralistic way. The people should be moral binding, even though there is no act to enforce the moral principles. That's why our Vedas, Shastras, all these things, they will give a moral binding. We call it as the so-called natural science or natural law or the divine law. Second point is, when I told you about the defamation, I told you the dead body should be, they should not defame the dead body. That means a dead body should have a decent burial. Even human rights also. While telling the human rights also, I told you that it is our duty to treat the dead body as Lord Shiva and perform the last rites. And he should not defame the dead body. So decent burial is a human right. It is a right of the dead body, I told you. So now she has put all these things in practice. So when she wanted to carry the body, then she has remembered the words of her father. Her father was Mr. Apparao, was only a mason who was an educated person, but he taught her the human values. He told her that you see God in every human being. So she wanted to go on with the last rites of an elderly person. And of course, people say that she has interfered in a family matter also, and she has interfered in a case where the parents were not being looked after and she has fed them for some time in her house. Very good attitude, all these things are coming. So we have to appreciate such people. So you have to, we don't want all of them to carry the dead bodies, but please remember the attitude. So immediate necessity, and she has caught it and she has carried the dead body. Normally, and once the uniform comes on the body, they think they are the kings of the area. That is the actual contemptuous look by the general public toward the police. But here, there are some exemplary police officers who have to be hailed, right? So definitely, we have to appreciate her work. So as regards her background, she is from Vizag, and her father was a mason. She has she was successful in getting constable as excise in excise department in the year 2014. Now she cracked the SI examinations in 2017. Now she became the SI, and her goal is to become a directly recruited DSP. Let us hope that she will become a DSP and serve the public. Here, the DGP, none less than Dr. Gautam Sawant, he also appreciated her and he told her, this is the real policing. So this is the friendly policing. Very good activity, we have to appreciate. Very good. So congratulations to SIREESHA. Thank you.